Hey there guys, welcome back. So in this video let us see an introduction to Metasploit, and also we will be seeing the architecture of the Metasploit. So there is going to be a series of videos on the Metasploit, so you make sure to subscribe and give a like to this video. So if you subscribe you can watch all of the Metasploit series videos. So I've already written a blog post, so I am writing a blog post on the Metasploit. So these explanations are very deeper, and we'll be going all the way from the architecture, how the Metasploit is created and the architecture, and we'll be seeing about the modules. So we'll be seeing each module, so how the module works exactly. So that we will be seeing from the lesson 3 onwards. Now let us just go for the lesson 1. So lesson 1 is very simple. It is an introduction to Metasploit, and the lesson 2 is the architecture. So let's go with the lesson 1. So first of all, what is Metasploit? So MSF, it is called as MSF2. So I'll just plug in my charger. So it is called MSF2. So MSF stands for Metasploit framework, and the Metasploit is mostly created with the Ruby. That is a language, and using the Metasploit, mostly what they do is they exploit. Yeah, when we think about the Metasploit, we think about the exploit, because the Metasploit is kept in the category exploit. So it is an exploit tool, of course. But what the Metasploit, that is the Rapid7 owns the Metasploit, and what they are saying is Metasploit is going to be an all-in-one tool. So according to me, the Metasploit is going to be the all-in-one tool in the next 5 years or sooner, because the Metasploit is trying to do the information gathering, vulnerability analysis. So this tool is a beast. It is doing web application, and we'll be seeing how to do all these stuffs. So if you are like don't know about Metasploit, or you know a little bit about Metasploit, most probably you will be not knowing about the Metasploit is doing information gathering. So it does port scan and all the other stuffs. So what the Rapid7 is saying is that the Metasploit is not trying to be an exploit tool. So they say it as it is going to be an all-rounder tool, and it is an all-rounder tool. So that's it about an introduction, and you can go through it. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Now let us learn about the Metasploit architecture. So the Metasploit architecture is nothing but the directories. So you can find the Metasploit directory over here. So you have to just go to this cd, just to cd/user /share /Metasploit, so /Metasploit framework. Yeah, that's it guys. So this is the directory where you can find the Metasploit. So the Metasploit is in the /user/share directory. So let us do a list. And now what we will be seeing is we will be seeing the important modules, or not the modules, we will be seeing the important directories and how the architecture is kept. So architecture is nothing but how the directories are placed. So let us open this. Oh, it is open, I guess. So firstly let us see about the, and I have given an image over here. So just give and try to understand this image. So if you didn't understand, no problem, I will be explaining how the architecture is. So firstly let us see the data directory. So the data directory is where you can find the word list, shell, sounds, logo, meterpreter. So you can find all of these, and let us do a cd and data. So you can find the data directory over here. So let us go there, and let's do a list, and you can find the word list. So the word list, and also we can find the webcam. So the webcam will be useful for the post exploitation and the exploits. So the word list, probably will be finding every word list, that is the custom brute forcing password list. So that's it about the data directory. So the data directory has all the datas related to the external data related to the Metasploit, and you can see the MSF scroller and the shell code, PHP post. So let us see about this sounds. So let us see about this in the later, how the data is useful. In this video I will be explaining only the directories and what it has and how it works. And then the documentation. So basically in the documentation they will be giving how the Metasploit is working and all other stuffs. So let us do a list. I think the documentation will be there. So you can find the documentation directory over here. So you can take a look at the Rapid 7. So it is not going to be Metasploit. So it is Rapid 7s. So let us do a CD. So there is a spelling mistake, documentation. So let's do a list and we can find the documentations of the Rapid 7 and the copyrights. So that's it about this stuff. And the lib directory. So the lib directory is the heart of Metasploit, where we can find a lot of libraries. So the libraries, we will be finding the libraries very helpful. So let us do cd ... to go back. Let's do a list and let's go to the lib directory. And you can find the lib directory over here. Let's do a list and we can find many libraries over here, SNMP and telephony. So we will be using these libraries while we are exploiting, and we can find the MSF. So we will be using these libraries in particular situations. So just learn where are these files located. So that's about the Metasploit architecture and the modules directory. So this is one of the most important directory, and in the next lesson I think I'll be going through the modules directory. In the modules I think there are 7 modules. So let us do cd ... to go back and do a list, and let's go to the modules. So you can find the modules over here, and let's do a enter. Let's do a list, and you can find 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. You can find 7 modules. So the auxiliary encoders evasion, it is evasion / Windows. It works only in the Windows. For the post exploitation, that is for the evasion, and the exploits, of course we can find the exploits, knobs, payloads, post. So in the next video, next is the dedicated video on the modules. So I'll be explaining what is auxiliary, what does the encoder does, what does the evasion does, what does the exploit does. So everything I'll be explaining. And then plugins. So the plugins are like third party, and also the Metasploit has their own plugins. So if you want for external purpose, if you want more effective things, you can use the plugins, and also you can add the custom plugins if you want. So if you have created a particular software, a particular plugin to enumerate or to exploit or to send payload, you can just do, let me do a list and go to the directory cd, I think it is plugins. Yeah, we can find the directory over here. So let me do a cd plugins, and let's do a list. We can find a lot of directories, so you can just add your plugin over here and you can work with it. So that's it guys. The plugins is nothing but it is just an like third party, not third party. It helps in a way to exploit or in a different kind of activity. And then the script. So the scripts is where the Metasploit shell and the shell ps resource, these all will be there. And let us say script. So let us go do a list cd script. So it is scripts. Yeah, make sure you enter the correct terms. As Linux is case sensitive, enter the correct words. So we can find the Metasploit PS and the resource. So we can just go through and we can see the repeated terms. The repeated directory is coming after. We saw about the Metasploit in the first, I think we have seen the Metasploit in the data directory. I guess we have seen in the, so I think we have seen in some directories, not in the documentation of course. We have seen, yeah, in the lib directory. We saw the Metasploit over here. And again, not the Metasploit, that's the Metasploit. We have seen the Metasploit, I guess. But anyways, I have seen the Metasploit, the directory before itself in the different directory. So what it does is, different directories are playing a different roles, but they are having the same names, but everything are playing different roles. So let us do cd Metasploit, and let's go inside and check. Let's do a list, and we can find the shells the Metasploit is using. So that's it about the scripts guys. So basically the scripts is loading using the metadata PS. So these are helpful at the post exploitation once you have successfully exploited the target. After that only these things will be helpful. And then tools. So the tools directory is where you can find the passwords, modules. So you can find some external tools. Here is where the real third party comes. So the plugins is not like a real third party. If you want, you can just add, but the tools are like really it is like a third party. So I think I have made a video on the Mimikatz, I guess. So yeah, I have made a video on the Mimikatz. So the Mimikatz tool is capable of using the Metasploit. So using the Mimikatz and Metasploit, we can do a connection. That is, we can use the plugins, and what we can do is we can exploit the passwords. We can not exploit the password. We can exploit the target. So it is a way an external tool plays here. So using that, so this is how it works. So anyways guys, let us, I think we are going to the tools directory. Yeah, so let us do cd dot dot, let's do a list cd tools. So you can find the tools directory over here, and let's do a list, and we can find a lot of tools, modules, password, recon. So as I said, the recon has the recon directory is over here. So the Metasploit is trying to be an all-in-one tool, and I think in near future this tool is going to take over other information gathering tools and the vulnerability analysis and the web application. Maybe not the web application, because in the web application there is dominating tools such as the Bob Shoot. So the Bob Shoot is really a dominating tool, and the open source tool OpenVAS for the vulnerability, and the Nessus, of course, it is there is a paid version in the Nessus, but the free version is a dumb shit. Don't go for that. If it is still the paid, then many of them are going with the many of them will go with the Metasploit vulnerability analysis. So that's it guys. Let us do cd recon and do a list, and we can find some Google geolocation. So it is pre-installed, and let's do a clear and tools, and then we are finding some Metasploit libraries which are useful ones. So I have explained only the useful libraries, that is the Rex. So the Rex basically are the handles, sockets, protocol, text transformation, and the SSL, SMB, Samba 443, I guess, the port number, 445, sorry, 445, we have worked with it, I guess, HTTP, so the Rex library, so these are the libraries. So this much time we have saw about the modules. Still the tools we have saw about the module, sorry, not the modules, I'm just confusing myself, not the modules, it is the directories. And now we are seeing the library. So I've just given the title over here, so I'm just confusing after seeing this title also. My mistake. And then MSF : co and MSF : base. So the MSF co, where we can add API keys. So for example, the Twitter will be asking for API. Sorry guys, I just got a call. So that's it guys. And I hope this video will be helpful for you guys. So in this video we have seen about an introduction, a small introduction about the Metasploit, and also we have seen the Metasploit architecture. We have not seen much about the architecture, but a little bit about the architecture. So I hope this video will be at least a little bit informative for you guys. So make sure to give a like and subscribe to our channel. See you in next video guys.